You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Check out blackwhitenetwork.com. Support us by becoming a member today. Memberships just start at $10 per month. You can actually save money by getting the annual plan. When you actually sign up to become a member, you get a 7-day free trial. You get access to member videos and also our Friday member stream that we have every single Friday as well. You can also donate to us if you would like. $1, $5, $20, whatever you guys want to give. And don't forget about the merch. We're running our Easter sale now. 15% off everything in the merch store, including our Black and White Sports 2 hat, Patriots 1776 shirt, of course, our America 250 Bald Eagle Edition shirt with the America 250 flag on the back. It's our best-selling shirt. We also have matching hoodies, zip-up hoodies. We have sports backpacks, sports hats, other hats as well, and coffee mugs. But if you are a paying member to the website, you get 25% off your entire order. Well, guys, now that the IOC has banned men from invading women's events at the Olympics, you would actually think that women would be happy about this. You would actually think that professional female athletes would be happy about this. But oh no, some of these women are not happy. Not happy. Especially, WNBA players. Now, guys, what does the W in WNBA stand for? Women. Why don't these women actually try and make it in the NBA if they believe that men should actually be able to invade women's sports? Because to these wokesters in the WNBA, they're saying that basic biology is bigoted. Absolutely astonishing, folks. Absolutely astonishing. Well, we actually have a WNBA player, folks, that wrote a hit piece pretty much on USA Today, slamming the IOC for banning transgenders from women's sports. And this WNBA player, folks, averaged 1.1 points per game last WNBA season against women. And she's perfectly okay with males invading her sport. Guys, it's time. It is time. It is time for NBA players who don't get much playing time to declare that they're actually women and be put on WNBA rosters. All you need to do is just identify. And guess what? The women in the WNBA will be wiped out. Why? Because biology is a real thing. But these wokesters, they don't care. Now, this WNBA player is Brianna Turner. And she started exactly 0 games in the 2025 season. Yes, actually the past 2 seasons, she started a grand total of 2 games. She was riding the bench, folks, against women. But she wants men to invade her sport. Absolutely amazing, guys. Absolutely amazing. These women, man, should be so happy with what the IOC did. But oh no, they don't care. Let's go ahead and dive into it. Here we go. So right over here on USA Today, Brianna Turner writes an opinion piece over here, and it's titled, "I'm a WNBA player. Don't use athletes like me to exclude trans women." Unreal. Unreal. Let's read some of this, guys. She writes, "I have played basketball for as long as I can remember. The game shaped who I am, gave me opportunities to travel, forge lifelong friendships, and use my platform to advocate for others. Now that spotlight has turned on my teammates and me, not to celebrate our sport, but to police who belongs." Well, yeah, because it should be police, because the W stands for women, not men. I mean, if a man actually wants to play basketball, there's the NBA. If you're not good enough, hey, you're not good enough. Anyway, she writes, the IOC recently announced a binding policy requiring every woman who seeks to compete in the Olympics to undergo sex verification testing. After years of dedication and preparation, the final hurdle to represent our country should not be proving to a panel of strangers that you are the woman you say you are. Because to her, it's not a biological thing. It's just, oh, I feel like a woman. Astonishing, right? Absolutely astonishing. This invasive policy is not invasive. Effectively bars transgender women, men, and many athletes with intersex variations from competing. What? Evasive? So if you're going to do this test, they swab your cheek and that's evasive? Really? Anyway, she goes on here and talks about how the testing goes back to 1996. Okay? And look at this here. She writes this then. In 2021, the IOC released a framework asserting that there is no automatic competitive advantage based on sex variations, physical appearance, and or transgender status. No advantage. Nobody believes this, man. Nobody believes this. But get this right here, man. I'm not going to read every single thing here. But this woman actually said that she's competed against transgenders and intersex people or something like that here. I mean, yeah, right here. Look, it says, in more than 15 years of organized basketball, I played with and against people who are transgender and undoubtedly people with intersex variations. And I've never experienced any unfair advantages. I saw these players as my fellow athletes, not my enemies. We cannot choose our genes or chromosomes, but we can choose how hard we work, how we treat one another, and whether we protect the dignity of every athlete. Now, does anybody actually believe that she's actually competed? And I'm assuming in like organized sports against transgenders. Anybody really buying this? And when it comes to this intersex thing, how would you actually know? Now, if you look at the 2024 Olympics with Iman Khalif and Lin Yuting, that was not an intersex thing. That was a DSD thing. They had no characteristics whatsoever of females. They were males. It's just that their genitalia didn't grow right. That's it. So it was not an intersex thing. So I believe she's making this up, man, to push her Marxist agenda. Because she goes down here, folks, and she actually brings up the race card right here. And for some reason, man, every time I hear black and brown, that's a red flag for me, folks. It's a red flag for me. I mean, this is absolutely unreal because, yeah, right here. She writes, focusing on who should be allowed to call themselves a woman distracts from the structural inequities that actually limit women's opportunities. This policy also invites unequal scrutiny for women who already face heightened suspicion. Black and brown athletes and competitors from the global south will be unfairly targeted. What? Prove that. Prove that. She has no evidence whatsoever. She just wanted to push her cultural Marxism into this. Folks, this is what it's all about. It's really all about cultural Marxism. That's what it is at the end of the day. This woman really wants other sports now to have men invade her sport. But someone's telling me, guys, she really doesn't want the WNBA to be invaded by men. Oh, no, because she knows it's going to be game over for her, considering that she averaged 1 point per game. Yeah, I got her stats right here, folks. Got her stats right here. She played with the Indiana Fever, folks. 29 games played on last season, almost 9 minutes a game, 1.1 points per game. That's pretty much what she averaged the past 2 WNBA seasons. 1 point in her career playing against women. 4 points per game. Just imagine, guys, if she actually played against men. So I say NBA players that aren't getting a lot of playing time, there's openings in the WNBA. All you got to do is just say the magic words. I'm transgender. I feel like a woman. So let me go into the WNBA, because now WNBA players, man, they're making a little bit of money now. And I suggest these men go into the WNBA and start taking their money. And that way, women like Breonna Turner in the WNBA, they're going to learn their lesson when they won't have any money because they allow men to invade their sport. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.